been thinking of starting a small business or a side hustle, you should watch this video. It's the experience of Shayo, a.k.a. Chef Mc Sophie. She evolved her talent into a profitable business, and now she's a consultant to high-profile clients.
Why did you start?
After school, after university, there was this notion, there was this belief that when you leave university, you look for jobs and you might not get one on time. And I didn't want that to be my story at all. I didn't want to settle in my head.
Okay.
So when I was done, after the first and second no I got from companies that submitted my CVs to, I decided that, you know what, let me just go into business. Anything that would get me money, well, just get me money pending the time I get a job. So it was just for business and not staying idle. And the next question was, what was in my hands? Like, what can I trade with to get money? For me, at the time, it was what some people wanted around me. So I went into culinary.
Nice. I know you went through some formal training. But is it required, or I can go online, watch videos? And what happens in a case where I want to bid for a job, but anybody asks me for a certificate? How does it work?
I know a lot of people that have no formal culinary education. They are really doing very, very well. Aside the fact that life is in phases, I would say that there's no one road that you must go through to get to where you want. However, if you want to go far, you need formal education in culinary. At the time, it wasn't necessarily culinary that was my motivation. It was like, I just want to earn money. I knew how to cook and cook local dishes. I just started with Nigerian stuff. I even started with small chops because small chops was the winning thing then. But I knew how to cook, but I didn't know how to make small chops. I went to a school to learn how to make small chops.
Wow.
Yes, that was the first formal education I got. Because when there's knowledge, there's also power. Just basically to be confident in what you want to do. Somebody just called me and said that for their end of the year party, can you do food? That's my talent. I'm like, okay, that's fine, I can do food. So that's how I moved into food. And then I got very unsatisfied with the things I was doing there because they were quite regular. Anybody could do it. The market was saturated with people that could cook. And then if they now say that your price is now very expensive, they will not say, you not to go and buy a for vegetable and then buy pepper and cook. What are you putting in my food? So I knew that I couldn't I wasn't going to make it here. You would even see like 20 more people that will be better than you in making effort and will not charge as much as because it's a local food. So the locals can do it. So there's a lot of competition in that. Coupled with the fact that I heard from God, honestly, that it was time for me to move into something different. So my dissatisfaction with being categorized among the crowd, plus my work with God at the time, I enrolled into a culinary school. Because after culinary, I saw the opportunities that culinary could afford me. Continental cuisine, like French cuisine, Italian cuisine, Mexican, different kind of continental cuisine. They teach you something that is not Nigerian and not even African, basically. If you want to compete on an international scale, you need formal education. If you cannot afford a formal education, you ask the question, how can do you need to start a business first? And I suggest you start from where you are because culinary education in Nigeria is not cheap. It's actually, and it might be affordable for you. If it's affordable for you, please go right into it. I would advise anybody to go right into it.
If they cannot afford it,
it's online. Information now is on. I still learn from the internet. If you're really, really passionate about it, you browse and then you search and you learn, and then you might use that to get the money you now need to go to a proper culinary school. You know, after I went to culinary school, I was still back to cooking local dishes. And it's because you can also go to a culinary school and do nothing with it. So they can teach you the technical, theoretical aspect of it. But there is actually a cost, the business part of it. But how do you start exactly? I had people capital actually. There's not always money here. My auntie in the kitchen, and she stayed beside us then. So I was always with our own already established resources, with our own pots, our pans, our gas, and everything.
So you don't need to buy all those
I didn't need to buy all those things at all. And then I got married and changed location, and I continued with food. So I have cooker, I have gas, pot, pans, and then she gave me some things from my side. So it was more of drop off, delivery, and then when it grew into an outdoor kitchen service in court, she would always come in to help with the orders. So it was quite stressless for me. But I would say you should have a mentor. You should have somebody that can help you in all of these things. And if you don't, because people can say, no, I don't have anybody, I don't have, just start on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, just start the little way you can and then build capital
Yes.
by yourself. Now use your capital to start buying
Yes.
little things that you can, if it's a stove that you can use to get your smoky jollof rice, please use your stove. And then your money, your profits will come, and then you can buy a gas cooker. I want to tilt into the spiritual aspect of this.
Yes.
It's God that works in us to will and to do.
Yes.
It puts the passion in us for these things, right?
Okay.
And He will not leave you alone. It would also give you the grace and the people and the resources as well, just for you to open your eyes. So God will always make provision for the thing He has placed in your hands. And besides, let's just even say your talent is a God-given resource for you to multiply. Go and read the story of the talent. So you can just sit down and ask Him to open your eyes to the people that He has placed around you to help you start and make it easy for you.
I would like to find out now if you've had any terrible experiences. Okay, I think I know where this is going. So,
yes.
If you can give us your worst experience.
My goodness. I still think about it and I am in total as in sometimes I don't know if I've forgiven myself, but I think I have. I'm just like, why did that happen? I'm not looking back and I'm like, I learned, right? And I know.
Okay.
And then you may not, it's not actually failure. In business, you fail forward.
Yeah.
You will never repeat your past mistake, except you have to promote it. It's hard for you to repeat a mistake you made before in business. So I got a call. I was in Culinary School at the time already, and I got a call from Union Bank. I was referred to them by a mutual friend. Yes, she hadn't seen my status, seen the things I could do, and I was still doing locals then.
Yes.
So they referred me, and then said they are going to like if any of those Union Bank girls are actually watching them, I'm still sorry. I was just growing. They were doing their National Wednesday, so they chose a Saturday where they would go to LCC to just have fun. I think it was like 200 ladies.
Wow.
Yes, and I was called to cater for that particular fun.
Okay,
it was. Let's bear in mind that before then, the highest I've catered for was 50.
Okay.
Like packs.
Yes.
So you just drop off lunch packs. I was so excited. It was big money at the time. I collected it. The delivery was meant to be 9 at LCC. By 6 o'clock, I was done. I like being on time.
Yeah. And
then I was done cooking.
Okay.
I called everybody. I was done cooking here, and we were just starting to pack.
Okay.
And then my systems for now looking back, my procedure for packing was so long. Like so, I would dish and then use the sticker to film it and then put spoons, and I had just 2 people for 200 packs. How I thought I was going to pull it off in 2 hours was a very. I wish I had worked with somebody at the time. I wish I had worked to see how the person like will do that before it happens, because it was a very expensive mistake that could have been learned if I was working with somebody, if I had done this with somebody. More people don't put sticker. You're not like delivering it to yourself, so don't use your sticker around. And then do your sticker like on the plates like some days back.
Yes.
Many things that you should have caught that I was doing that morning. So food was done by 6, and we're here. It was 9, and we're still not done. It was 10, and then when you now know, I've grown. When you now know that it is looking like you're not going to deliver on time, don't try to be perfect. Try to be on time. Customers really appreciate when you're on time. Last, the food no sweet. That's what they'll say. But then if you're late, oh my goodness, if you're late. So it was 9, and I should have packed up, and then I should have gone there, and then I should have even gone by 6, gone there to pack.
Oh yes.
It made more sense. They would really like it that the truck is there. They can see the food that is there. They don't even need you to put sticker. Just come and serve me, take and go. They would have appreciated that more. And that was like, true. I should have been proactive with that situation. But I was just hell bent on packing this thing. I was just stuck. I didn't know what to do. 12, they were calling my
12 o'clock.
12, I was still here.
Wow.
And they were not ready to leave by 12. to the island. We got there by like 1:32. For something that was by 9.
Right.
For something that was by 9, I know we got there, everybody had gone. Just a handful of people, everybody had gone with no food. And I was food vendor for that day. That was like, it was the day I decided, like, I literally offered to pay them back my profit. They didn't accept, but I was spending the profit and I was in total, I was like, I don't deserve this profit. No, it's not for me. It was a huge profit compared to what I've been getting, but then it was a total, I'd rather have people than have money in my account. Yeah. So I knew that, it was to take God, and these people would come back. But I'm still going to say, Union Bank, I'm still going to do something for you and with you. And I was sorry. So I want to stress the point that you need to have like mentors.
Okay.
During the period when we were very, very, this was chaotic.
Okay.
My auntie was calling me to check on but I couldn't pick. I was too nervous. My body was just, I want to just get, no, it's a distraction. But if I had picked, she was going to tell me to pack everything and go to site. So she had the experience.
Yes.
She would have told me at the time, like, stop packing, go to site and continue what you're doing there. That would have worked. But then I was too very, very, very annoyed. So yeah, have mentors, have people around you that they are accountable to, that can help you through. And Union Bank, I'm coming. I'll give you a culinary experience. I've grown up. Let me just chip this in. Consulting is the treasure in culinary. I would say that 2 things might have gotten me into consulting. The mentors I had, I still have. Yeah. They couldn't do the consulting job and they referred me. Wonderful. Yes. The people that God really placed in my life. So relationships basically. Yes. Yeah, so they had a job, okay, Shayo, come on board. And then, and 2 of my consulting jobs were from Rent a Chef, and the last one was from my mentor that referred me because she didn't have the time to do that particular one. And that was like the highest. That was like big even. So yes, restaurant consulting brings you a lot of money. Then you cooking food and earning 50K on it. Restaurant consulting actually brings you millions. Very good. It's so good and pleasing to see that you create something for your restaurant and it's still standing. Oh, nice. Till now, I can walk inside, walk into restaurants, order something, and you know that this is actually what I created. Right. So aside the rewarding money parts, I just used to feel like I'm helping restaurants grow, get money for themselves with my own menu. So that's like my greatest achievement so far. I'm a private chef. Okay. I provide gourmet dishes, high-end food, private dining. I'm going to add this to obviously I've been really liking canapes as well. Canapes are like light bites. Traditionally served as cocktail events, exotic deliveries in tray, but not local dishes. I just create larger portions of what I do in trays and then deliver to you. Restaurant consulting, of course, is one of the services I render. Everything has to do with nothing you eat at home.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button to get more relatable experiences like this. Share with a friend who needs some business motivation, and let me know what you think about Shayo's experience in the comment section below. Thank you.